Can't be tripping off these hoes, man. For real. In this episode, I'm gonna break down the track listing for the Justin Designed That EP. It's 5 tracks in total. It starts off with the song Laptop to Trap Spot, which is produced by Serious Sounds. It was a beat that I had found online. I just liked the sound of the beat. It had an ill trap up-tempo type vibe. And with this project, I kind of wanted it to be more upbeat and more club friendly, and to show more of the different regions where I lived at and stuff, because I started out in the Bronx in New York City, and then traveled down south to Meridian, Mississippi, lived out in Hampton, Virginia for a couple years, and then lived out in San Diego, and now in Los Angeles. So it's a lot of different sounds I was exposed to growing up. So I'm just trying to share that with this project. And on Laptop to Trap Spot, it's really talking about that digital hustle that's the main thing that's going on right now and stuff, because everybody's just trying to make money online and stuff. So it's just trying to talk about that, talk about how we all just hustling with the Wi-Fi connection, and we all trying to turn our laptop into our own personal trap spot where we can just earn some type of income off of. And again, just with this project being my first project that I put on paid streaming sites, I'm just trying to put into the listener's head that this is my first time trying to get some real money off of this. This project is sounding way more groomed and way more polished than my other previous projects. And then also I'm attaching merchandise to it. So yeah, we trapping off the laptop and stuff. So yeah, we started off with that, which is real up-tempo, braggadocious, showboating, popping a lot of shit and stuff, and get people into a good positive vibe. And then it goes into Jackie Joyner Kersey, which is another trap influence type track, and up-tempo, but it's also more of a get money type anthem type vibe with it, because with that beat, it was a track produced by Trap Mafia Beats. And then with the title, it's an ode to the Olympic gold medalist. Salute Jackie Joyner Kersey, but just using it as a metaphor for running through a check. And it's just talking about how we get this money and stuff, we just running through it and stuff, but we still trying to maintain that profit. We not trying to just go broke. But it's a dope ass vibe. Got kind of this dark, brooding, real goth type synth type sound to it a little bit on the production and stuff. And to this day, I had put that track out back in 2015. It's still one of my favorite tracks to this day in 2019 and stuff. The next one is Love, which is a track that Love Me is the title of it. And it's a track that is inspired by LA, with the other 2 tracks, they're more East Coast, Southeast type vibe, if you get what I'm talking about. It's more that New York, VA, Miami type vibe, club type shit and stuff with the first 2 tracks. With this one, it's more going to that West Coast vibe, because I'm out here, and definitely growing up I was inspired by that G-Funk sound from Snoop and Dre. So it gave me that that throwback sound, and I wanted to incorporate that into this project. And it's produced by DJ Relly Rel. And on there you hear in the beginning, I took a sound bite from Tupac Shakur when he was they was about to do the Death Row East, and it's just telling people my mind state for where I'm going with this project and stuff. And then it's a lot of showboating, shit talking, and me just styling on the track and stuff. But at the same time, it's me showing love to the city that I'm not from, and just letting them know that being a kid from the Bronx and stuff, I'm out here just trying to get that love and reciprocate it back, And then the next track after that is a personal joint. It's hold on. This track is called Worst Decision Ever. And it's my first attempt really out of all my projects where I had a record more geared towards the females, and it's like about the whole subject of the record is like about relationships, and more so modern day relationships, not just like your typical boy falls in love with girl, gets his heart broken type of relationship. It's more so dealing with the stuff that's going on today and stuff. So with this one, more specifically, it's talking about online dating, and it relates back to a situation that I had and stuff. I don't really need to go into it with this episode, but yeah, you can kind of get an understanding about it if you listen to that track. But hopefully it's something that's relatable to like both guys and girls and stuff out there who's going through it, trying to find like, that perfect someone and stuff, and you roll that dice and you go online with your mobile device and shit, and you scrolling trying to find that person, to find out there's all kind of extra shit that comes with that. You might make the best decision ever, or it could be the worst decision ever, So that's just my first, real like try at, making a personal record. Because as far as making relationship records, I don't want to make your stereotypical type relationship records. I want to make those records that are relatable, that, I have some kind of like personal attachment to. Like I'm not just making this shit up trying to be on some lover boy, pretty boy type shit, because that's not me personally and shit, I'm more on that like battling, getting busy, talking that hardcore shit, that shit talking shit, that motherfucking fly ass BX shit, That's more my shit, But relationships and stuff is big nowadays, and I realized that's something that, I wanted to also like include in my arsenal as a songwriter and stuff. So that's my attempt at relationship record. And then I end the project with the updated version of Boost My Ego. Because Justin designed that EP is actually the first project that I put out on paid streaming sites and stuff like that. And the original Boost My Ego, which was on Just Hustle Bitch 3883076, it didn't, it sounded dope. Like the producer RJ3 liked the way it sounded. It got a lot of love online through hip-hop blogs and websites and stuff. And I was cool with it, but I still wasn't satisfied with the final version of it, because I knew I just recorded it in my bedroom and mixed it in my bedroom and stuff, and I took my time with mixing it, but I knew it could sounded tighter. So it's called Boost My Ego 2.0 because it's the version that I took to Infidelity Recordings and had got mixed and mastered when I was doing the Justin Designed That project. And while I was getting that project mixed and mastered, that's when I was like, let me take this Just Hustle Bitch 3883076 project and take those Pro 2 files and bring them here and get them mixed and mastered and re-release it on the paid streaming sites and stuff. So, I can get some money off of this. We in a different era, and Spotify, Apple Music is like the Wiz, Amoeba Music, Tower Records. That's what they are for, the generation now. So, I'm just, sticking with the times and trying to stay up on what's going on. And Boost My Ego is just a dope ass record that, really to this day still defines who Justin is, because it's like a personal record that talks about, my struggle with trying to get on and trying to let people know that I'm coming from the Bronx and my story's different than the average, hip-hop artist, a rapper right now and stuff, because there's a lot of different twists and turns to my story and stuff. So, you actually have to listen and stuff. So, yeah, pretty much, yeah, that's the breakdown for the track listing for Justin Designed That EP. It's out there on all the streaming sites. Go check it out, and appreciate your support.
RJ3 made the beat.
We all been used before. I've been used, you've been used. So how can I be mad if you had her when I had her? She's just making me feel good like she made me feel good. That's it.
My nigga, look at you, then look at me though.
Me though.
I get pussy just to boost my ego. I get pussy just to boost my ego. Lighting switches full of kush that's legal. I'm just living, doing me, ho. Even though prices on this pendant, I'm a light-skinned nigga getting to this root of evil. And I like my women to be rude as me, yo. Light some incense, room full of weed smoke in the Econo Lodge. Grew up with some real type of guys who didn't have shit to begin with, but defied the odds. Took a gamble when it's a happy ending, like a Thai massage.